I'm excited to be here.
Oh, I'm so excited to talk to you about sparkles.
Yay!
How did you come up with, tell me a little bit about sparkles and how did you come up with that idea?
Well, the big thing really was that I talk to people all the time about their creativity. And the number one thing I hear from them is, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to be creative. And I thought, it really doesn't take time. It's about a way of being in the world. It's about a way of seeing the world. And I thought, well, what can I do? What can I do to address this number one problem of my audience, right? So I thought, well, I'll come up with little lessons, little sparkles that invite you to have a creative experience in 5 minutes or less a day. So that's what Sparkles is. It's an e-course. Once you sign up, you get 31 days of lessons from an amazing range of teachers, and all of them are a little creative prompt that you can do in 5 minutes or less a day.
I was looking on your site and I saw all the teachers that you have. How did you come up with that wonderful list? How did you contact these people? How did that all come about?
It really is. I feel so blessed to have such an amazing range of teachers, from different disciplines, but all creative rock stars.
Definitely.
And a lot of that was people. Well, first I picked people I adore and people that inspire me and people that I knew were on that same page of wanting to awaken people, wanting to really inspire people to bring more creativity into their life. So we had that in common. And then a lot of the people are people that had been on my podcast before. So we had a personal relationship. I knew them, I loved them, and I knew that Sparkles would be right up their alley.
So 5 minutes, where did you come up with that amount of time? And can you really sparkle and be creative in 5 minutes?
Yes, you can. Well, first of all, I thought that 5 minutes, most people will admit, no matter how pressed they are, that 5 minutes they can probably come up with.
Yeah.
And second of all, part of what inspired me personally was it takes me about 5 minutes to make a cup of tea. Mm-hmm. Right? So by the time I boiled the water and what I started doing was I started doing yoga during that time. And I was blown away by how much I can do downward dog, I can be in my tree pose, I can go through a range of poses just in the time it took to make a cup of tea. So that was sort of the inspiration of, all you really need is 5 minutes to do something that will shift the whole way, the rest of your day goes, your whole mood, the whole way you engage with life. It really can be that fast. It really can be simple. It really can, I just going to leave with another example because I want to show you that creativity doesn't even have to take 5 minutes, right? It can be something that happens at the same time as your regular life. So let's just imagine that this week you have to walk to your boss's office. So I want you to draw on the imagination you had when you were a little kid, and I want you to walk to that office like a dinosaur, right? So just imagine what happens to the way you walk, and the way you take up space, and the way you use your voice, and what changes about your energy when you walk through the door. That didn't take any time. And I know already just going through that journey with me, you know that walking into your boss's office as a dinosaur is different than how you walked into it yesterday.
Definitely. I'm definitely
really
using that.
Risk it, come and play, and find out what it means to sparkle. Thank you so much, Jen. I really appreciate it. I love chatting with you.